My name's Asia, and this is my first video with me actually speaking on this channel. Don't know why it took me so long. But since it is a new year, I felt like it was only fitting to create a goals list and share it with you all. So let's get to it. So my first goal is to be more firm with saying no. And since I am a college student, this past year has really taken a toll on me spiritually, academically, and emotionally, and mentally, just all around. It was just too much. I'm a person who really wants to be well-rounded and tries to, dabble in everything, but I cannot keep doing that any longer, because this past semester, I really was involved in too many things, and it was just hard for me to say no to people because I want to be that person. I seem like a person who is, dependable. I really learned that, I can't keep putting people's needs and desires before mine, because in the end that doesn't really benefit me. And yeah, I'm just gonna have to become more comfortable with saying no, because I'm not about to suffer for your convenience. I'm not about to keep doing that. I love y'all and I support you, but My second goal this year is to really expand my brand in terms of who I am. And so I spent really the past year now really reflecting on myself. And so with that, I felt like it was necessary for me to kind of, create some type of platform where I can share certain ideas and things that I feel like are conducive towards the growth of especially young women, especially actually young black women, concerning their backgrounds, who may not have a distinct guidance in terms of who they are. So this past year, or this past summer, I created an Instagram page called Grow with Purpose, which you should follow. And I really want to expand that more and be more active, of course, which is a little hard, but I'm pushing myself more this year to actually be more active on that page and to upload more content. And I really hope that it can reach many people and many people can resonate with it. So yeah, goal number 3 is to advance in my Spanish speaking abilities. Well, speaking and listening and comprehension, actually. So yeah. So I'm very passionate about Spanish. I love learning different languages, and once I master Spanish, I actually want to start learning Portuguese next. You know me, Spanish is really near and dear to my heart. Like, I love learning it, and it's something that I really truly want to master. I hate that if I feel like an idiot if I don't know something, but I love speaking Spanish. I love the way I sound. I love confusing people. And it's just something that I really want to continue to build upon and get better in. And I really hope that, that at some point I can become fluent. I think the only way I can become fluent is if I go to another country and live there for 2 years. But yeah. And I'm also thinking about uploading and recording a video in Spanish. Like, this channel is going to be a mixture between English and Spanish. And like, the only 2 people distinctly that I know that are on YouTube that are Afro-American that speak Spanish is Ambi Gonzalez and Chanel something. I don't know her last name, but like, those 2 women I like look up to, and I always look to when they're like to get motivation in terms of learning another language. Goal number 3, or is it 4? I think it's 4. Goal number 4. My 4th goal is basically to not let grades define me. And if you know me, you also know that I'm a person who overthinks things and overdoes things. And I really want to do things right. And I want to make my family proud and be proud of myself, and prove the people who say that I can't do something wrong. But I just noticed, like, this past semester, how I put too much value in the grade that I get in the class. And I noticed that when I, become so concerned with the grade that I, may get or should get, it creates this fear and anxiety within me. And when that happens, I kind of lose myself, and I just feel worthless if I don't attain that certain goal. So from now on, I'm going to do what I want to do, because I do want to do well. But if I don't, it is what it is. I don't want to have that much attachment to that, and I don't want that to correlate with my worth as a person. Much better. I needed more lighting, y'all. Anyway, goal number 5. I hope. I want to stop being afraid of being rejected and asking for help. Like, it's gonna happen. And this is something that I really wanted to avoid, because I noticed that there were many times where I kind of you know, thought my way out of actually doing something or asking for help or turning to someone to figure something out. And it kind of bit me in the butt because that was just me overthinking. And if I were to ask, go ahead and ask, do whatever, talk to them. Like, nothing bad's gonna happen. So what if they say no? Like, it's okay. Like, I'm still gonna be alive. And I have had many moments where I do regret to this day that I didn't really take the opportunity to do something or say something just because I was afraid of getting shut down. And I'm not talking about boys' relationships. I mean, I'm not, they come to me, so I don't even care about that. Anyway, though. But yeah, that's something that I feel like is going to change, and it will change, and it has to change. And the last one is to stop caring about what people think about me. I dealt with so much crap over my whole entire lifetime. Like, honestly, y'all, I was always the outcast. I was never like the cool girl. I was always picked on or hated. I never really had friends. I never really had a best friend, I guess, until I started college. But like, I always worry about how people perceive me and how they, what they may think about me. And I noticed that once I'm entertaining those thoughts, I'm altering who I am, altering ways in which I do something, or what I may do or what I may say. And that really in the end takes away from who I am and my personality. And I'm sick of it, because it is not beneficial or conducive to me. Like, it's okay. I'm not gonna please everybody. Like, I have to accept that, and I have accepted that, actually. I'm not gonna please everyone. I'm not gonna please you. So, you know what I'm saying. So you can keep your thoughts or your opinions to yourself. I really don't care anymore. I am conscious though, like, of what I may say. Like, I'm not gonna say anything or do anything that's off the wall or offensive, but you know, not everyone's gonna be happy always. So it just is what it is. And yeah, I really don't care. And it's amazing. It's amazing, y'all. And to make sure that these goals actually manifest this year, I utilize what's called the law of attraction. But like, since I am, which I guess you can say, a Christian or spiritual, it kind of coincides with the idea of decreeing and declaring and having faith in what you want. And so I will say that I believe that this actually really does work. And there are 3 different ways that you can do this, and I've tried all of these ways, all of these methods. So the first one is basically speaking or affirming or words of affirmation. And the trick is that you can't speak against what you want or your desires. And you can't speak as if, it's something far away or impossible to have. So an example that I picked up from another YouTuber, whose name I can't remember, so sorry. And he talked about how basically the way we phrase our words has impact on our mind, impact on our expectations and energy, and thus can affect the quality of whatever it is that we want to be manifested. So instead of saying I can't, you say I can. Instead of saying I will, you say I am. And instead of saying I want, or I wish, you say I have, as if it's already yours. The second method is to journal. And so this is something that's a little bit longer, and I will only suggest you do if you have a lot of time. Essentially what you would do is that you would have a little tablet or a journal, and you'll basically write out in detail about what it is that you want, as if it has already happened. So it's like a reflection. So you can say, like, on January 2nd, 2020, at the Breakfast Club, such and such arrived to me, handed me a check of $5,000 because I looked good, something like that. You just have to be really specific in detail, because what will happen is once you're going into detail about, the surface level things to the intrinsic level, so like how you are feeling, it helps to create the sensation that you are there, and it helps to make it more realistic that this event has actually occurred, which increases your vibrational energy. And it makes it much more likely for your desire to actually manifest. And the third one is simply expressing your gratitude. And so you're going to do this literally before, once you wake up, before you go to sleep, when you're taking a shower, any time of the day. Just express your gratitude to the Creator, to the universe, or whoever that you worship. And just thank them for the things that you have already and for the things that you want. But saying it as if it is already yours. So if you want a brand new car, you know what I'm saying, you say, God or Creator, whatever, thank you so much that I have such and such already. For me, I put a twist on it and said, thank you, God, for allowing me to have this, this, and that in Jesus' name. Sealed and done. So those are my tips and my goals that I've shared with you. Thank you all for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I will actually upload more videos. I already have videos already set out. So I promise to be actually more active this year. So thank you.